Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today this is a setup and installation video of the new Woohlab RGB painter lights. These are being marketed as RGB gaming painter lights, but when you Google painter lights, these lights come up for people who actually do painting industrially, on an industrial level. I've never heard of Woohlab before until they reached out to me last month. I can't find them on Amazon UK anywhere, but you can buy them internationally on Amazon.com, I've seen. So I think they are a fairly new company, and I'm going to show you what's in the box and how to set them up, because they are bloody cool. So let's get into it. This is a single pack. You do get a double pack as well. Single packs are $89. It's probably about 70 quid if you're in the UK. And they're just RGB gaming painter lights. If you go on their website, they do look pretty cool, but I'm going to set them up myself. See how easy it is to set up. Let's see what we get in the box. Okay. Right, so you get a painter light user manual and lots of instructions there, I think, to download the app and get these lights set up. So that's good if you're someone who likes using instructions. Okay, so this looks like the control panel to me, with some on-off buttons there, some controls. Light 1 and light 2. So you can connect up to 2 lights to this one controller. USB-C ports there as well. And a 3M sticker. Good adhesive stickers they are. They're painter light control box. And then we have power there as well, and a reset switch. So that seems all very simple. It's power. So this is the power lead. Obviously that's going to plug into the controller. If we're in the UK, you're going to need an adapter. That's simple, it's there. And this must be the painter light. It's got rubber feet there on the bottom. So wherever you're mounting it, it should be nice and sturdy. Wow, okay. A plastic cover there. That's where all the magic is going to happen. The RGB lighting is going to shoot up through there. That's the USB-C cable. It's going to plug into the controller. And you can see Woohlab, so that's going to be shining as well. Yeah, nice simple design. I suppose we just got to set it up and see what it's like. They did send me a few out, so I'm going to be setting up 2 of them together and see what results we get. Okay, so I kind of feel I'm teaching people to suck eggs, but this is really easy. So you have the control box, light 1 and light 2. Simply plug any light that you want into light 1, and then exactly the same for light 2 as well. So both the painted lights plugged into the control box. You now need to provide power. Just plug the power cable into the other end of the control box and plug it in the wall. And that's it, you've got power. Now for the moment of truth, I'm going to get the control box and actually see if it turns on with the on-off switch, and there you go, perfect. A quick flick through the other buttons as well, just to make sure everything is working, and yeah, everything's absolutely fine, and that looks amazing. So it's on manual settings at the moment using the controller, and you can continue using it that way if you wish, but you can connect it to an app as well. Let me take this off the tripod to give you a better look at what it's doing in the room. Come out a little bit, so we've got the 2 lights there. If we pan up, so we're painting the walls and it's painting the ceiling as well. Super cool. Not seen any sort of lights like this. You can't get them on Amazon at the moment either. Let's show you what they're actually doing inside. Like the mechanism. So that plastic, whatever that plastic thing is in there, if it's plastic or glass, that is rotating as well while the different lights are blinking. Super cool. And in the middle between those 2, we're going to have a monitor. The PC monitor will go there eventually. But as you can see, setup is really easy. Plug the painter light into the controller and the second painter light into the controller as well, power, and you're good to go like that. But the application, I think we can unlock a few more things as well. So the app is called Woohlab, and first you need to set up your account. So that was pretty straightforward. Now you need to add a device, and you select paint a device. It's the first time I'm doing this, so yeah, they're all plugged in, powered on, everything's working just fine. Press the power button to open the painter light and the light will light up, yep. Make sure your phone's Bluetooth is turned on and connected with Woohlab painter light. So we need to connect to the painter light via Bluetooth. Looking for nearby devices. Is it really going to ask us to manually connect it to the phone via Bluetooth? Okay, we can try pushing the power button down for 5 seconds until the indicator flashes 3 times to reset the Bluetooth pairing setting. Okay, it's there. You can see here it says Painter. After I did the reset on the controller, instead of going manually into the Bluetooth settings to connect it to the phone, it just did it straight through the app, which I should have done the first time anyway. So yeah, just hold it down for 3 seconds or 5 seconds on the power button, it'll reset the controller, and we're in. Connected. So you can connect up to a few, I suppose. First, click on this one. Oh, it's got an update. So yeah, we'll update that. Updates the music, rhythm, color, optimizes performance. Okay, it's always good to update. Okay, so that's a successful update, and it looks like they should restart. So we're back on the Painter app, and it should just be a case of I press this power button in the app. There we go, and we're up and running. Full control through the app, superb. And the bar underneath the power button, sorry, is the brightness, so we can whack it all up to 100%. So you have control over the brightness, and you can control the rotating part as well, which I showed you earlier. So you can do it to static. So I've got the left one static now, and the right one. And you know what? As soon as you press it, it's bang. It's very responsive. Let's do that one. So they're both running negative at the moment. Let's change the left one to positive. So now they're rotating in opposite directions. That's really cool. And that's actually going fast at the moment. Let's go in both positive. Let's do it slow on both. There we go. That's slow. And then fast on left. And fast on right. Okay, so now they're both the same. That's cool. Plenty of control from the app in that respect there. A timer. So you can obviously set a timer when you want them to turn off. That's pretty cool. And so many different modes. If you're used to products like Govee and stuff like that, it's going to be very, very similar in that respect. You can have a breathe mode. There we go, look. Marquee, gradients, so many different things. Also rhythm, dance rhythm, happy rhythm, relaxing rhythm, loads and loads. And you can also change the lights as well by the looks of it here, look. So we can change red for there, we can put a green next to it, and we can put like a purple lilac-y colour and an orange colour. So you can manually configure. Let's do all this one on the right, red. There we go. So you can manually configure each colour separately as well. I like that. I mean, I prefer just the static though, to be fair. And you can save it as well and give it a name. Geek. Save. You also have the option of adding your own colours. So the little the colour wheel here, if you want to add like a little aqua colour. So you're not just stuck with these colours here, the basic colours. You can go in and have all sorts of shades of red, yellow, green, purple, blue. A wide selection of different colours there, which I think is really good. Let's put some blue in there. Sky blue. Let's mix it up a bit. So you can play around this for hours, and that's just the home. We have lighting effect here as well. Effect. So I'm assuming these are sort of like preloaded lighting effects that you can click through, and obviously you can also add your own as well. And we've got light studio option. So it looks like this is somewhere where people make their own and they can use theirs. Like a little community sort of thing. That's a simple purple one. And then scenes at the very end. No content. Okay, fair enough. But home, this is probably where you're going to use most of it, to be fair. Let's have a quick look at gradient. Okay, so I've got some little gradient colours. So a red gradient. Yeah. As you can see, the app is full of totally different options to choose from. So my partner just asked a good question, actually. And obviously the brand of these lights are called Woohlab. She wants to know if they can, does it always have to show that or display it? But I'm sure we could just turn it round. Let's have a go. Yeah, so there we go. If for some reason you don't want to see the Woohlab, then yeah, you can turn it around. But I think it looks better with the Woohlab personally. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the finished article. Looks superb, in my opinion. So if you don't think they look cool, there is something seriously wrong. Now, like I mentioned, my partner did mention about the Woohlab logo there, which personally she doesn't really like or prefer that much, but I did demonstrate you can spin it round. Although you do lose some of the light reflecting from the front of it, it will be reflecting more at the back, I suppose. Maybe in future sort of versions, they might be able to have something displayed there differently. It'd be good if it was like LEDs and you can have like whatever displayed on there. That's one thing my partner picked up. I personally aren't bothered about it either way. I think they look cool that way, and they look pretty cool reversed as well. Setup and installation was really easy. You can buy a pack of 2. You can obviously get the controller, and you can have a maximum of 2 lights per one controller as well. And the application opens up so many different things. It's got a music and rhythm thing in there as well. So if you do play a bit of music, it will match the rhythm of the music as well. And personally, I just prefer the static sort of colours, assign the colours and just let it spin. I think that's fantastic. And I've not really seen anything else similar to this on the market at the moment, these sort of painter lights from Woohlab. It's just obviously the RGB LED strips, or you get the LED bars and stuff now you have behind your television. But these painter lights that just splash paint up your wall, basically, are really, really cool. I'll include links to this in the description below. If you do want to purchase one or take a look, then feel free to do so. If you enjoyed this video, it's been helpful, then please do smash that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye.